Welcome back, everybody. We're here to pull cards for April the 18th. I'm going to be pulling one card per sign, so if you know your house placements, you can get quite a bit of juice out of a quick little video like this. If you just know your sun sign, you can still get a little bit of information out of a quick video like this. So let's see. I'm still shuffling. That means there's a lot going on in the energy today. So while I'm doing that, let me just say thank you very much for spending some of your precious time with me. Of course, thank you also for sharing this video with others who may benefit from it. And thank you for all the likes on the video. Wow, still shuffling. Thank you to those of you who are booking Reiki sessions and readings with me. It is all of you guys' support at every single level that does allow me to do what I love to do for my living. I think we're finally done shuffling. Let's take a peek at the card for Aries. All right, so what we have showing up, Aries, is the Seven of Wands in reverse. Seven of Wands in reverse, I think that you've set some boundaries with somebody or with a group of somebodies, and they are trying to pretend that they don't remember that. And so they may be trying to really just roll over those boundaries that you've set. It's going to be up to you to decide, are you going to hold those boundaries or are you going to let them roll over your boundaries? That's going to be up to you, Aries. Next up, let's look at who's next? Taurus. Okay, so Taurus, Four of Wands showing up in reverse. This is telling me that you probably are not, spending time at home today. Well, you may be spending some time, but you're going to be doing something away from home or something at the very least in a different location than what you normally do. Okay, so that's for Taurus. Next up, let's look at Gemini. Gemini. All right, so Gemini's Two of Pentacles showing up in reverse. Two of Pentacles in reverse just means you have a lot going on today, Gemini, and you may want to consider delegating some of your responsibilities to somebody who is capable of handling them, just so that things don't fall through the cracks. The way the energy is sitting right now, it looks like something is falling through the cracks. So we want to be proactive and use our free will and switch up that energy. Excuse me, that's a lot of noise. So that everything is covered. All right, so that's for Gemini. Next up, Cancers. So Cancers, you guys have the Knight of Cups showing up in reverse. Knight of Cups is just telling me when it's in reverse that you're feeling a little bit pessimistic, either about a particular relationship in your life or relationships in general or people in general. Somewhere on that range, feeling pessimistic, okay? Ba-da-da-da-da-da. Let's look at Leo. Leo. Two of Wands. Isn't that a festive looking card? I like it. So Two of Wands is just telling me, Leos, that you have a decision to make today. And that decision really doesn't have any bad options. Whatever you choose is going to be a good one to go with. So, don't stress out about it. I don't think you're having any trouble making that decision anyway. Virgo. You have the Star card showing up here. This is just telling me that there is something going on that is allowing you to feel more hopeful about a situation that maybe wasn't quite as hopeful before in your life. Next up, let's look at Libra. Libras, you have the King of Wands showing up here. This is just telling me about somebody that you're interacting with today. And this is somebody who... keep hearing the word magical. So this is somebody who understands a little bit about getting spirit involved in things so that they can have results that seem magical to the outside world. Now, there are two definitions to magic. One definition talks about the idea of illusion, but the other definition talks about the idea of doing things that are seemingly impossible with the help of spirit. Isn't that interesting? So I feel like this is more the second definition of magical for this person. They know how to get spirit involved, and they know how to get things done that other people would never suspect that they could actually do. And so this is somebody that you're interacting with today. All right. And so that is Libra. Next up, we're looking at Scorpio. Scorpio's Temperance showing up in reverse. Not one of my favorite cards. This is a card that talks about the idea that we may be feeling a little bit out of balance. We may be having a hard time figuring out what balance actually is. You know, we can really have that pendulum swinging in one direction or the other, and having a hard time really figuring out, okay, what is an objective way to look at whatever this situation is. So trying to be objective about something, but really having a hard time with that, with the Temperance card showing up in reverse. I feel like there is a little bit of an element of patience here too. Like we're not being very patient with ourselves. And even maybe for some of us, there's somebody around us that we're not being very patient with, as we are trying to figure out what would be a nice balanced perspective. Okay, so that's for Scorpio, Sagittarius. Okay, Sagittarius, Ace of Wands showing up in reverse. You're having a realization today about something that you need to accomplish or that you need to do, but you're not feeling all fired up about it or anything. You really don't have a lot of energy to put towards it at this point in time, Sagittarius. Capricorns. Capricorn, Seven of Pentacles. It is payday. Being paid back or paid off from something that you have planted seed into at some point or another. Okay. Ba-da-da, that's Capricorn. Next up, we're looking at Aquarius, Ace of Cups. This talks about finding something that is delightful, whether it's a person, an activity, a project, a place, a new food, but finding something that you really are enjoying and that you really are appreciating today. Next up, let's look at Pisces. Pisces, Five of Cups. Five of Cups just tells me that you may be feeling like you wish you had just a little bit more money today. You might be feeling a little bound and restricted by some type of financial situation. So you may be wishing that you had a little bit more money to pull off something that you would like to actually get done today. I'm feeling a little bit of that frustration about not really having that in place right now. Okay, so that's what I've got for you guys today. Thank you so much for being here. I look forward to working with some of you later on today, and the rest of you, I'll see you back on the next video. Peace out.